Happy Saturday to you. I hope you had a good week, a good Friday evening. And do any of you have plans for Saturday evening? Are you going to do something fun? Are you going to chill? Are you going to be dancing? Hopefully. So today we are continuing our choreography. So this is all levels friendly choreography where we kind of bring it from its creation stages to performance. And that performance is wherever you decide it's going to be, whether it's for family, friends, Instagram, mirror, just for you, for somebody special, whatever. But I would encourage you to at least bring it to that level and perform it somewhere, even if it's just for you. And we're kind of going through the process of creation, and we're pretty much going to finish up today. It's just a little over a minute. And then the next time we're going to clean it. So we'll see if we can do that in one session. And then we'll be ready to go through the kind of performance preparation process and perform it. So you can perform in your houses or your apartments, wherever it is that you live, and maybe you want to share it too. So we are going to start with our warm-up, which is something I always do because I want you all to be in the habit of that. It's super, super important to prevent injury. Always please do a little warm-up. Make sure your body's ready to move before you actually start whatever it is, before you start your practice, your class, your social, whatever it is that you're doing. So if you have a minute, please pop the subscribe button and like us, share us. And we are also on Buy Me a Coffee if you want to give us a little more support there. So take your feet, put them a little more than shoulder width apart, and we're going to just breathe in. Inhale as your arms go up, and exhale as they go down. Taking in fresh air with the inhale, and releasing the old air with the exhale. And with it, try and feel your body just kind of relax a little bit. And this time we're going to do that again. Breathe in, and this time legs a little wider, and we're going to do a little knee bend. And inhale, and exhale as you go down. Now as you inhale again, and this time as you go down, try and twist from the waist just a little bit. Move your body to the side. And moving up, and to the other side. And inhale. And let's repeat that one. Try and bend just from the waist. Try and keep your hips more or less forward. Inhale, and then exhale to the other side. And today, let's just keep those breaths going. Breathe in and move to the side. Now, this is something you need to feel what your body is ready to do, because we're all different. We're at different places in our fitness and dancing journey. So I want you to modify or extend whatever it is. For those of you joining, today we are just doing a little warm-up before we start our choreography, which is all levels friendly, and it's just kind of, we're going through the process of creation and then cleaning it up, prepping it for performance, and then we're gonna perform for ourselves, and then you're ready to take it wherever you want to take it. So let's take another deep breath and roll our shoulders back. This is a very quick warm-up. So we want to have time to finish it today and be ready to go next time, and give the movements a little bit of meaning. And shoulders forward. These are just gentle rolls. And we want to give every movement some meaning, so it's not just empty movements. They have to have they have to have the connection with you, the feeling coming from your brain into your body. Alright, so what to do next? Let's bow our heads a little bit forward, and we're kind of bending our upper backs, and we raise our head looking to this side, looking to the right side. If you have palms to your neck, please skip that one, and bring it up to the other side. And remember to keep breathing while you're doing this one. You just want to have the blood already flowing, the muscles already awake when you start moving, because this is the best way to prevent injury. Okay, now I want you to take your upper body and see if you can move just from your rib cage. So you're trying to isolate your rib cage and just kind of rock back and forth. And this, if you have not moved this part of your body before, it may just be a tiny bit or not at all, in which case take your hands and pretend to feel it until you're able to. If you have a little more range of motion there, rock back and forth, and then we're going to go forwards and backwards with that same body part. We're going to try and isolate it. So currently I'm teaching a lot of Latin social dance, so isolating parts of your body is very important. All right, so let's raise our elbows up and down. Try and lift your arms just from the elbows. It's like your elbow is the driving part of your body that is picking everything else up, and then let them drop, and elbows are coming up, and then you're letting them float down. And then let your elbows come a little higher, and then lift your hands up and come down, and lifting your elbows up and coming back down. And let's rotate our wrists here. This is just a warm-up, get them moving. Your body's much more inclined to listen to you if you give it a little warm-up, treat it with care, get it ready to go. Clench your fists and then open them like you're a frog, tree frog, getting ready to land somewhere and hold on with your hands. And let's open and close our hands. Raise our arms again. We'll be doing a fair bit with our arms today. And we are going to do a recap of the first part, even if you already know it. If you've been learning it, it's good to repeat. It's good to possibly get some new nuances there. And we are going to go back next time, and we're going to go through the whole thing and work with each movement so we know how it's done and what we're trying to say with it. Okay, so let's take our whole bodies and just kind of twist them from side to side. This is just kind of a little twist. You can move your hips here, you can shift your weight from side to side. This is just to get moving. We're going to do our weight shifts too, for those of you who already know me. I'm big on being very aware of where your weight is over which foot, over which part of your foot. This is extremely helpful in any kind of dance. You need to be aware of it. So we are going to be doing that. In fact, let's do that right now. So give yourself a nice sturdy stance. So it feels like your legs are planted on the floor like tree trunks. They're rooted in. And we're going to go down and think of your shoulders and your hips as a square. And you want to keep this square while you're moving. So you're going to slide that square along a flat surface, tabletop, counter, and you're going to put all your weight over one leg. I'm doing the right today. So if you really, really needed to, you could pick up that foot, but you don't have to. We're just trying to get the majority of our weight over one leg and then the other. Shift to the other one without coming out. We're just going to shift back and forth a few times. So you can really try and be aware of your weight being over that one leg, of where you are carrying your weight. toes. Let's do the left leg first today. That out in front, and we're going to do the same thing. Take that square, shift it onto your front leg, and then shift it onto your back leg. And this is also a movement that's going to help us in the choreography, and a lot of dance moves are very contingent on doing them well. It's very contingent on weight shift. So that's why we do this pretty much every single time. So, and also it's giving your legs a little bit of movement, getting them ready to work. Switch your legs, go to the other side, and shift that square forward and back. Now, I have kind of a big position. It doesn't have to be that big. It can be smaller, it can be very small, because this is something, for example, when you're dancing salsa, you're not stepping like this like you would normally. You're shifting all your weight onto that leg, right? So it's a movement where you're shifting forward, shifting back. Your weight is going with you, like an ice skater, right? And so you're not walking like this because you would fall if you were on the ice. You're staying right over your leg. So let's do our squats, which they're not fitness squats sitting back. They're just knee bends, really. So you're kind of keeping your weight in the middle and going down. You can let your back go, but try and keep your back straight. And when you're pushing up, I want you to try and feel that this muscle here, right above your knee, is working. This is one that we like to strengthen. We're trying not to put too much pressure on our thighs because these are already pretty strong. What we want is for this muscle to move. It's going to support our knees. It's going to enable us to jump, to straighten our legs. It's a very important one. If you've done ballet, you know that we always start with knee bends at the bar. We do a lot of them. So by the time we let go of the bar and go to the center of the room, we already have pretty strong legs and knees and everything that we need to jump and straighten our legs there. Let's just do a couple more. My knee creaking, I hear it. Oh. That's done a lot of work over the years. All right. Okay, so let's do one more for the hips, and then we're almost there. We're just going to do some ankles and feet. So I want you to, again, take a nice wide, sturdy position, bend your knees, and I just want you to swing your hips from side to side. If you can, try and make the movement come all the way from here. But if you can't, just take your hips and swing like a bell, back and forth. And you can have a little dip in the middle, so it's like the clapper of a bell. Boom, boom. And this is an isolation that we use a lot in Latin dance, but it's also very useful to have this loose and be able to isolate it. For those of you just joining, we are going to continue our choreography where we're doing the process from creation to performance. And we're going to do a recap of everything, and then we're going to move on and try and finish it today so we can start cleaning it next time. Okay, so take one, stand on one leg, take the other, put your foot on your heel, and try and stretch your toes towards your knee. Into it a little bit, and then take that foot, wiggle the ankle a little bit, and do the other leg, stand on. This is called your supporting leg, this is your working leg. Take the toes of the working leg, stretch them towards the knee, and then we're just going to move our ankle back and forth. You can hold on to something for all of these. And then I want you to, if you can, widen your toes. If not, just try. Just try to spread all your toes out, and then together, spread out your toes, and together. This isn't something we really use in dance, but it does get your circulation going and just kind of makes you aware of a very important part of your body, which is your feet. All right, so stand up straight. So tighten up your core, your glutes, your abs. Try and relax your shoulders at the same time. It's not easy. And we're going to shift our weight over the balls of our feet. Just so you can feel that your heels can lift up just a little bit. And I just want you to just kind of pulse up and down on the balls of your feet. Now this is where you're going to hold your weight in most dances. So if you have a minute, every so often throughout the day, I want you to do a couple of things for me. And that is, just think about pulling your shoulders back, not dropping your chin too much, just keeping it neutral. You don't want to strain either, looking up. But you want to just, every so often, think about the shoulders. Now you're going to stop thinking about it, and they're going to kind of go forward again. That's normal. But the more you think about it, the more times you pull them back during the day, the more you're going to improve your posture, and you'll find that slowly but surely, more upright posture is going to feel natural to you. And the other thing is, if you have a moment, pick up and just try and shift that weight over the balls of your feet, just to feel what that's like. So if you had to walk, you'd be going like that. Okay, so we are ready to start our choreography, and we're going to try and finish it today. We are doing a little choreography to Ordinary by Alex Warren, which is a beautiful love song, very popular, and kind of talking about how something like faithful and committed love is something so beautiful it's almost holy. So hello Minia, thank you for joining us. And I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you're going to like the choreography. So, I want to do recap. Even if you've done it before, please follow along, because the more you do it, the more natural it's going to feel, and you'll find new nuances and new ways of doing it as you go along. So, we're going to start facing forward. Legs are a little bit apart. They're going to be slightly wider than your shoulders. Or they can even be a little bit wider, because we are going to be bending our knees and twisting at the waist. So you want to have a good, comfortable, sturdy stance. And this is also the moment where you may have to freeze for a little bit, because who's ever doing the music is sometimes unreliable, or the equipment is unreliable. So it may not happen right at the second that you think it is. So you want to have a comfortable, sturdy pose that you're not going to feel wobbly, because you may have to stand there waiting for the music to start. This happens a lot. So you want to be prepared for, you can't be prepared for everything, but as much as you can. So, and while you're there, you have to be in character. You cannot drop that character, even if it takes a minute. So bring your elbows up, lift your arms from your elbows, so you're letting kind of your forearms dangle. And you want your head very neutral, very relaxed, and you're looking forward, and you're looking out into the distance. So you're not looking at anybody's face, even if your audience is pretty close to you, you're looking beyond them. You're looking way out there into something that's far away that only you can see, but your audience is going to see it with you once you start to dance. So I'm going to start here, and with the music, you're going to bend your knees and sink down, and as you sink down, it's like a piston, so your arms are going to raise as you sink down. And then we're going to twist from the waist, using both arms. And this is a movement I want you to try and isolate, but you can move your legs if that's uncomfortable for you, because if you don't have a lot of mobility there, you don't want to hurt your knees at all. So it's better to turn your entire body towards the side if you need to. And as we turn, we're going to lower our arms, and we're going to do right arm, left arm. That movement is your elbow coming to your body. You can actually touch it with your body. And then you're flipping your hand over like you're giving something to somebody. So if you're here, it's for you. And the other one, to your body, and that's for you. So it goes a little quicker. You. So together, it's going to look like for you. And when we drop our hands, and when we drop our hands, our chin and kind of upper body is going to drop with it. Not too much upper body because very often we have to be careful of slumping. So you want to keep straight. It's really just your chin, almost keeping a parallel line with these hands. And gather up something, baby bird or favorite piece of jewelry, a key, a piece of glass, something precious to you. So you want to feel at that moment, it's something that you're coveting, that you're protecting. And now you're gonna toss it to the ground. Like just whatever, maybe not the precious thing, something else. You're gonna just toss whatever it is to the ground. Because he's talking in this moment about holy waters are running out, talents lost its faith. So we're kind of talking about loss at this point. So from the throw, again, bring your right elbow to your body. So we're going to hold it, the left elbow. I'm going to close and open our hands. So close them. At this point, we're kind of relaxed. And when you open them, you're going to be in a little more of a kind of a pulled up aggressive, not aggressive pose, but it's a tighter pose. And your chest is going to make a tiny movement like it's pointing upwards. Again, into the horizon, but a little bit higher. And we're going to drop. And relax your body. And this is just kind of a circle, and it's coming from just above your hips. If you need to bend your knees here, that is also perfectly okay. You just want to kind of relax your body into it. So you've let this go, you've dropped your arms, and you're relaxing your body into that circle. And then we're going to step right, left, right, but it's going to be like we're walking over water, or we're just kind of going on top of the grass instead of through it. So it's like a breath. Right, left, right. So we do it a little quicker. Right, left, right. On the side, it would look like, let's do this side. Right, left, right. So you're just coming up a little bit in the middle, like you're going over something, but very lightly. It's not jumping, it's just coming up. Right, left, right. And with that, we're going to take a little breath with our hands, just right, left, right. Right, left, right. And then to the side. So this is a little side bend. Try and bend mostly from your upper body. And you bring your right hand to your left shoulder and keeping your head straight. Not to let your head hang or bend. It's just this upper body moving to the side and your hand coming up at the same time. And then dropping it back to neutral. And there's a little knee bend here. You don't want to have like a stiff look in your legs. So when we straighten our legs in this particular piece, we're doing it very deliberately because we're kind of making a statement with that, right? So it's mostly on a very relaxed body, on slightly bent knees, and there's kind of bending and straightening not all the way because it's like a pulse. It's keeping you down, it's keeping you earthbound. And when you straighten them, that's because you mean what you're saying. So you're going to the side, you're dropping it, and then again, you're going to use your elbows as your arms come over your head. So right and left. So the movement is driven, I talk about driving movements. That means which part of the body you're trying to feel the movement from. So that means instead of just lifting, very often we lift our arms, naturally we do it from the forearm, but in this case, I want you to feel like you're just picking up an elbow. And the rest of your arm is just along for the ride. It's going over your head, right, left, turn, and I want you to rotate your feet too as you're doing this. And we're just doing exactly what we do in the warm-up. Every time, we're going to shift our weight to the front leg and to the back leg. So we're going front and back. As we do, let your elbows close a little, like you're protecting yourself from something. So to the front, to the back, to the front. And the second time, as we go to the back leg, our arms are going to start to open forwards. So the arms are going to make this movement. Again, try and use your elbows as the driving force. And as we shift to our back leg, our toes are going to come up off the floor. And they're going to stretch towards our shin or our knee. So they're coming here. And it's like you're showing your foot. At the same time, your back is going to incline a little bit, and try and keep your back straight. Try not to bend over while you're doing this. Keep it as straight as possible. Again, there's going to be, nothing is perfect. There's going to be little things you have to do to just get the movement. So it's nothing to worry about. It's just the way the process is. So we move to the back foot. Show your foot. From here, you're going to twist. Try and twist from your waist. And this does not have to be a big twist. It can be a little twist too. It's not about like the size of the movement. You can do is enormous or something is, however, your audience don't know. You have to just do it with confidence and remember that you're talking to something. So twisting from the waist and bringing your left hand up so it's like you're shielding your eyes from the sun. You're here, shield your eyes, twisting from the waist. And we're going to step right, left, right again. And it's a very quick little right, left, right, and come to, this time I want you to straighten your legs, but try and relax your shoulders at the same time. So this is the trick, to keep the lower body working hard and pull tight, and yet your shoulders and your upper body are relaxed. Give it a little shake if you need to. And you're looking forward on the diagonal, but this time you can elevate it just a centimeter, just that much, because you're looking again into the distance, but not to the horizon this time. You're looking at something a little bit closer. Now, I want you to have these images because that's the story that you're going to be telling to your audience. Now, you can always give your own spin on it once you're done, but that's the story we're going to tell together in this piece. Okay, so from here, I want you to shift onto your left leg. Don't pick this foot up yet. You're shifting your weight so this foot is ready to move. And you're going to slide your right foot to the back, which you can do because you've already shifted your weight onto the left. And at the same time, your arms are going to go to the front. They're going to be parallel. And this part of your wrist is driving the movement. So this all happens at one time. Now each time you're practicing this, remind yourself to do that weight shift before you start the movement. It's super important because under pressure situations, we forget a lot of things, and you want to make sure that that leg is ready to go out. It's loose, it's quick. And from here, I want you to push off with your left leg. So you're frozen here, and this leg is going to be doing all the work. Don't move anything else, just give yourself a push and move to the other diagonal here and straighten up. That's a quick movement. It happens all together, so shift your weight and push. So your left knee is going to come up. If you can't point your foot here, you can't. Don't worry about it. That's not really important for this piece. And again, this is a weight shift. Before you pick up your leg, make sure you shift your weight to your right foot. And then your left leg is going to be able to move up. And this is quick. You don't have to balance here. I'm just showing it slowly. And your arms are going to move from your elbows. So your elbows are moving away from your body, but they're coming to your knee like something super heavy, and you're going to press it down. And this leg is going to go straight into the ground. There's a lot of movements in modern dance where you're kind of pushing it back, but that's not what we're doing here. We're just going straight down like a cannonball. So we're going down to the ground. And here you want to give it a little relax since you're down there. You're not worried too much about posture here. Once you've gone down, you want to just pull to the ground. Now straighten up and reach to the sky on both legs here. Right hand is going up and you're looking towards it. You're kind of looking past your middle finger up into the sky. And this is an exhale when you're coming down. And both of your arms are coming to the right side of your body. So you're reaching from here, and you're taking everything up there and throwing it kind of down, but up. So it's like your head is going down, but your arms are going back up to the sky. So that movement, this all happens pretty quickly, so down, and the sky, and from here, take 2 steps, right, left, and as you do, you're straightening up, right, left, making kind of a diamond shape with your hands. Now you're showing a little bit more of your back here. You don't want to completely turn away from your audience. There are moments where you can do that. Usually you're facing your audience, but you also want to have variety in direction, as well as arm movements, leg movements, all of that, and speed at which you move. So your arm here, these are just gonna, your fingertips are gonna meet here, and this is a little stiffer. And then we're gonna go right to the back, left to the front as we straighten up. And the weight on this left leg is gonna shift as your right leg comes up. And it's like we're gonna fall down on our right foot. So we're coming from here, step back with your right, and then just kind of forward and side with your left. And when you pick up your right foot, give it a little extra time there, because instead of taking a regular step, we're gonna fall onto it. So if your right leg is taking a step forward. So coming from here, straightening up, right, left, right. And at the same time as you fall from your left foot to your right foot, your hands are gonna come up and frame your face, but they're gonna cross over your front. Right? So, and have a look like that. It's like you're, yeah, it's like a face frame, like you're in the middle of a flower. From there, I'm gonna reach up with a straight leg onto our left, up to the sky, kind of at a diagonal, so it's not straight up. Up to the sky with the left, up to the sky with the right, again on straight legs. Little knee bend, and cross over your chest. And again, we're going to reach out with our left hand, but this time it's like we're pushing something away with our hand. And then the right hand is going to push. And this all happens quickly, so be ready to move. Left, right, down, left, right. And that's as far as we got until today. But we're going to continue. So from here, I want you to, you can bend your knees, and it's very quick here, and shift your weight from the middle to your left leg. Now don't shift it all the way, because you're going to fall right back on that leg. So eventually what we want to do is just give it a push, and it's going to look like, boom, we're falling right back on it. So the position is, so you're in the middle, and you're pushing up from here, and it's going to look like just if your foot is touching your knee, or your calf, or your ankle. So again, the height here is not important, it's the movement that's important. So you want to choose a position that's comfortable for you. And to the side, So, thank you, Amen. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. So from here, little knee bend, but this is not, it's very quick. It's just so you can release your right leg to your left, and at the same time, don't shift all of your weight, fall back on it. And I want you to fall back on the bed leg. So over here, and down. At the same time, it's like you're pinching your left side. Coming down here. And then we're going to take another tiny step forward just to make it more comfortable on our right, but we're switching directions, going on the diagonal. And this leg is going to come up. That's your left leg. So your left leg is coming through, and you want a pretty tight position there. It doesn't have to be all the way closed, but try and get it as close as you can. And that leg is going to lift and come back down again. So again, you're shifting your weight so you don't lose your balance. Now, on these movements where you're not shifting your weight to balance, you want to tighten your core. If you think you're going to lose your balance, tighten your core. Let's pull it together so you're not going to wobble over, fall the wrong direction. This is, you're just moving it quickly up and down. So we've come from here, fallen down, and we can take another little step just to get our knee up. Put your hands on it if you want, and come back down to a straight position. So again, this is just a little push to your right leg and coming back down. So you're here straight. And this is a movement a little bit like we did at the beginning, but you don't need to bring your elbows to your body. You're just throwing them forward. So it's, again, you're rotating your forearm and throwing it down. But this is a much bigger, stronger movement. And then the left. So you're coming from here, because this is where the music grows. And when you push your hands down, your entire body goes with them. So if we're just doing it from a stand, throw, throw. It's like you're bending over. And here, you can round your back. You don't need to be straight because you won't get the power of the movement there. So this choreography is for all levels. And if you want to repeat things or have me go through different movements, please put it in the comments and we'll be sure to go over them again. Since I can't see you, I don't know at what pace you're learning this, so it could be that you need a little more time for something, or that you need me to go a little quicker. Just let me know what it is that you need and which movements aren't clear, that need a little more explanation, and we will go through them again. So we've come here, throwing yourselves down. And this movement, I want you to also exhale when you're doing it, because that'll help you throw the movement. So let's just do a little recap from there, from the new part. Come here, we're pushing off our right leg and not all the way to our left leg. We're just pushing off and coming back. Giving a little step, lifting our left leg up. And you can bend and flex here. This is not, it's not supposed to be like a super pretty movement. It's more of the flow that we're looking for here. And again, it's quick, so you don't have to balance. Right back down, and when you exhale, and when you come up, again, it's a fast movement, arms above your head. And when your arms come down, keep them straight. And I want you to rotate, again, your body a little bit. So it's like your body is on the diagonal, but your shoulders are facing forward. And you're looking at your front arm. And this is a quick one. So we're going from here, right, left, with an exhale. Arms up, and to this front and back. So as you see, my shoulders are rotated out, they're even with my arms. So take your left leg, step to your right, so your legs are together, and the right one goes back. Doesn't go back, that's not true actually. So what we're doing is taking the left leg, stepping so our feet are together, and then our right leg is going to step out, but we're keeping our body weight on the left leg. So the movement is here. Left, right. That one, and from the back. So we're here, left, right. So if we've come here, left, right. So the arms, as we move back, give yourself a hug. But a quick hug. We're going to do it now. So left, right. And this is another one of those push-offs where we're going to shift our weight, but not all the way. We're just going to, it's like we're about to shift it, change our minds, and come back. So we're pushing off our left, kind of to our right, and coming back down. And with our arms, as we come back down, we're going to open them. And there's a little twist here again. So our shoulders are facing a different direction. Now I'm exaggerating here, but it's like here, start facing forward, but your body's rotated. So the movement together would be, and these movements pretty much all have power. Now you don't want equal power, and we'll get into that next time. There's some movements that you want to really emphasize more than others, but this is one of them. So after the hug, push your weight off, but don't go all the way, and go forward. And here we're going to repeat as we did before, but this time we've got the right hand going up first, the left hand going up to the sky, and as he's saying, the angel's up in the clouds, so you're showing the sky, the clouds, crossing over your chest again. This is just a repeat, but instead of doing the movement that we did before, because this is the end, we drop our arms, and from this knee bend, so you don't want to come up, you want to stay in that knee bend as you cross, drop your arms, and straighten up slowly as you lift your arms to the side. And I want you to feel like your arms are floating, like they have no weight. And this is where you kind of give little optical surprises to your audience, because you're doing all these strong, quick movements, and then all of a sudden it's going to be a slow movement coming to your feet, and you're going to freeze here. And you did it. But we're going to repeat again, because it's hard to remember everything right off the bat and get it with music and all that, but don't worry, it's something we're going to practice, and it takes a lot of repetition. If you can slow the music down at home, that's always a good way to practice. It's very helpful because you have time to think about the movements until they become more natural. So let's go from where where the music picks up a little maybe. So we've come here to the diagonal. We're standing up straight, shifting our weight, and right foot back, push off and run the diagonal again. Shift your weight to the right again so you can pick up your left leg, and it goes straight into the ground, into the earth, like you're trying to crack the earth with that foot. Up to the sky, and exhale down as you bring your arms to the back, like you're throwing something to the back. Water, maybe. So, a little quicker. Release your leg. Push. Knee to the ground. Up. Swish. Water to the back. Throw water to the back. And then straighten up right, left, but not all the way. Keep your body a little bit bent. Right leg to the back, left leg to the front. Keep your weight on your left and fall on your right foot as you frame your face. To the sky with your left, to the sky with your right. Cross, left, right. Little knee bend, push to your left, fall on your right. Again, tiny step, try and make it more or less imperceptible. Your left leg swings forward and comes down. Your right hand comes down and rotates. Your left hand comes down and rotates. Takes your body to the ground with them. Arms up to the sky. And forward with rotation. Right leg steps back. Oh, sorry, I think there wasn't a step there. Let's step our left together and the right back as we hug. Keep your weight on your left. And then a little push up on your left. Shift your weight to the right, but not all the way. And open to the front. Angels. Down. And slow down your movements and come up to a stand. Let's repeat the whole thing, but we're gonna go slowly, and then we'll do it a couple times a little faster, and then we'll try it out with the music and see how much we can get done. So we're ready next time to clean up a little and get it to a place where it can be performed. All right, so poses here, looking to the distance, relax, feeling sturdy. Sturdy as a tree, like think of yourself as a tree. Sink down, rotation as the arms come down. To your body, palm, to your body, palm. Drop it with your chin. Hold something precious, throw it down. Elbow, elbow, fists open with a little relax. And circle a little bit. Right, left, right with a breath. And use that same breath to take you into your side bend. And down. Your elbow, elbow. Change direction. Your elbows close as you shift your weight front, back, front. Arms open as you go to the back again. Keep your back straight. Rotate your body to the side. Block your eyes from the sun. Right, left. Straightening up. Shift your weight. Leg to the back. Right leg. Push up your left. Stand up again. Shift your weight to the right. Left knee up. Push it into the ground. Reach up to the sky and throw water back. Right leg. Left leg. Little diamond. Right leg back. Left leg forward. Keep your weight on your left and fall to the front. To the sky left, to the sky right. Cross down. Left. Push away some of the wall. Push away the wall with the right. Little tiny knee bend to push off your leg and fall back on it. Again, you can have a little tiny step there if you need it. Weights on your right. This leg swings up. Now, again, this doesn't have to be high. It can be a little swing, just come forward, and it comes back to a parallel position. Throw your right, throw your left down. Up to the sky and down. Left together, right to the back as you hug yourself. Push with the left onto the right. And when you fall back onto your left leg, open your arms. Sky with the right, sky with the left. Cross yourself. And slow it down. Let your arms float up, your knees slowly straighten. And look forward. All right, let's try a little bit faster. Try and connect everything. So, sinking down, turning, left hand down. Press just to the floor. Elbow, elbow, fists open, and relax around. And a little breath as we go right, left, right, to the side, down. Elbow, elbow, and close. As we do our weight shift from forward to back. And open to show your foot. Turning or twisting rather from the sun. Right, left. Weight shift and push off there. And knee going to the ground. Up and throw water back. Right, left to diamond. Right going back, left. And fall on the right. Sky left, sky right. Cross down. Push away the wall, push away the wall. And don't shift your weight all of the way. Left leg swings up, push it back down. Right, left. Up. And to like a horizontal position. Closing back, left together, right to the back. Push off to your left and come back down. Right to the sky, left to the sky, cross, and slow it down. All right, so let's do that again. Again, a little bit faster each time. And these are all things we can come back to. Please let me know in the comments which movements you're having trouble with or need a little more explanation for, or just kind of want to go over again and repeat, because we're going to do all of that in the next live session. Okay, so turning forward, let's turn with our knee bend, a twist, and down, up, and throw it. Elbow, close your hands, open your hands, relax around, and breath. Breath takes you up to your side, down, elbow, elbow, and the weight shift is starting here. And show your foot. Elbow, right, left. Now don't forget your weight shift here, super important. Right leg is going back and give a push to the other one. Left leg up to the ground. Up to the sky and throw to the back. Right, left to our diamond here. Right back, left. Stay your left and fall your right. Sky left, sky right. Cross left, right, and fall back on your right. Your left leg is coming up there. Neutral position, right, left. To the sky, horizontal. Together, right leg back as we hug ourselves. Push off left. Fall back on your left. Sky, sky, cross, and slowly up. So how are we? Do we want to repeat once more without the music, or do we just want to go to the music? Comments, concerns, feelings? Anybody? We're good to go to the music? All right, let's do it then. Let's see if we can all remember, because this is new to me too. Maybe that I forget something, or forget what I'm doing, because it's not in my muscle memory yet. All right, so take your position, and again, let's practice our eyes, our face right from the beginning. Now, I know you're thinking about movements right now, but trying at least in the first pose to stand there in a sturdy pose with your eyes gazing towards the horizon. And just freeze right there. And off we go.
They say the holy water's watered down.
Doing okay there? Good, okay. I am so happy that you made it to the end. So we've now learned the entire thing, but we are going to repeat many, many more times because repetition is what it's all about, and you need that repetition so it comes in your muscle memory, so you are ready to go out and perform, and what with nerves, what with different lighting, different situation, different floor, people all around you, your body is going to remember what to do, even if your mind doesn't seem like it's gone blank. So that's why we practice all of that. We practice even our facials and our feelings and our expressions during the practices, so that it all becomes, if necessary, you just go into autopilot. And we're going to do all the nuances and maybe some more technical things, and that will all be in the next live stream. So we're going to also be adding a few little things maybe in the morning, because I really want you all to do things as regularly as possible, and I know how hard it is to motivate yourself sometimes when you're a busy person, and to do it alone is kind of hard for all of us. So we're going to just start doing little pieces where, you know, if you're up at that time of day, get on YouTube or get on TikTok, wherever it is that you watch your live streams, and follow along with a stretch, a warm-up, little technical piece, whatever it is. So I hope to see you then soon. If you've not already, please like and subscribe. We're on Buy Me a Coffee if you want to support us a little bit more. And I'm just so happy that you're here, that you're sticking with it, that you're learning, or at least that you're watching it and enjoying it. And I look forward to seeing all of you next time, my Flutterflies, in the next live stream. So I wish you a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you all so soon. So take care. Goodbye, Flutterflies. I love you all.